Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the welterweight bout between Mike Jackson versus Pete Rodriguez. And how I see this one right here, I'm gonna go average confidence. I ain't gonna go overboard and be like, oh, high confidence or lot confidence. Mike Jackson low-key got some skills. Low-key. Grappling, if Pete Rodriguez was a very grappling focused fighter or, had some notable grappling skills, this would probably be a lot. But you just going off a striker and not really the highest level striker at that. I said at that, then yeah, that confidence is obviously gonna drop some or should drop some. But I know a lot of people are gonna say lock or super high, but I'm just going average. I just feel like P. Rodriguez has shown me to be no super great fighter or no super great striker. Mike Jackson low key might be the more technical striker. I think he'll be taller, lankier guy as well. I think Mike Jackson got some skills, but I just think he lacks talent. That's what Mike Jackson lacks. He lacks talent. He got some skills. He obviously been training. He obviously been putting some work in. And obviously saw, even though we could say eye poking, this eye poke, that, he low key might have won that fight without the eye poking fight. There was no eye poking that fight, and the fight continued. Like his opponent was just gonna burn himself out, and maybe Mike Jackson just to go out there and steal a decision, probably just pepper him with the jab and sticking and moving, and beating him. But outside that, like I said, I just feel like Mike Jackson has some skill. Definitely no super good skills or UFC caliber skills to actually really be in UFC, not just holding the roster spot just by not fighting, but like actually being in UFC, he don't have those skills, I feel. But striking wise, if he had somebody gifted him at least some decent takedown defense, he could hold his own in the UFC for maybe a couple years actually fighting. But the fact that his grappling skills are still so terrible, and he got a soft head, and like his striking the greatest, he kind of one dimensional and not that great at that one dimension, so you can't really see him sticking around outside of doing what he's doing and just tweeting and not fighting. But I feel like P. Rodriguez is a little bit more composed than his last opponent and really picks the shots more. He's been getting some first round knockouts. Matter of fact, his record is littered with first round knockouts, but he don't fight necessarily sloppy like other opponent, just throwing haymakers and don't going for the spectaculars type stuff. He goes out, he'll wreck you and stuff, but he picks the shots better. And I feel like that's going to aid him getting the stoppage. I feel like he's going to continue to get first round stoppage, and he's going to put away Mike Jackson in the first round. But it's not going to be the case. He's going to try to go out there and run over Mike Jackson, or just try to go out there and try and do a double spinning back kick and just the old crazy stuff. But he's going to set his shots up, and he's going to be a fine Mike Jackson. And when he lands clean, Mike Jackson ain't going to be the weirdo shots the best. Like I said, he got some skill, but talent is non-existent. I feel like endurability, he's just not blessed for the game of MMA. He might love it, he might train it, but it don't love him back. And I feel like once he start getting some good power, he gonna start to wilt, knees gonna start to buckle, and then his opponent's gonna see the blood, walk him down, put him away, first round. So in this one, I got Pete Rodriguez via first round TKO.